Thank you for tuning in to Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. This is the yearly for Aries. And I'm going to give you one tarot card, one universal message, and one love message for every season. I am going to start with Capricorn season since it is in January. I have the Seven of Cups. This can be a month where you have a lot of options when it comes to your career. There can be a lot of doors opening for you to do something that you've always wanted to do. You got to be mindful and choose which door it is that really resonates with you, that will really take you in the direction that you want to go at this time. If you are in a relationship, this could be a time where you and your partner are discussing what the next move will be in order to progress. You may be discussing where you're going to move or relocate to, how you're going to manage the finances, and how that's going to become more stable. If you are single, this is a time where you may have different suitors who offer different things, who have different positive qualities. Be sure to go for the one that makes you the happiest, the one that resonates with your heart and with your spirit and with your energy, because that is who will make you the happiest. The universe has my back is your universal message. And your love message is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. For Aquarius season, you have the Judgment card. This is going to be a time where situations from the past may be coming back up. People from the past that you may not have closure from, that you have unfinished business with, that you did not have a conversation with, may be returning at this time in order to have that conversation with you, in order to really get clarity on what it is that you were going through at the time, on what it is that you need to work on moving forward. Some of these people may want to rekindle the connection also and be a part of your life again. This can also be opportunities from the past coming in. And this could be a situation that you were not able to make happen for you in the past, opening up. If you're in a relationship, this could be a time where if things are not just, things are not fair, things start to balance themselves out more. If you've been putting in effort and your person has not been doing the same, they will start to put in more effort at this time. And if you are single, this could be a time where you reconnect with an ex. This could be a time where somebody from your past is going to be your current lover. And it could also be a time where you receive your just due when it comes to your love life. It could be time for you to end up with your soulmate, for you to move forward in a relationship with the new right person for you. Universal messages: I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. And your love message is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. For Aquarius season, for Pisces season, you have the Temperance card. This is going to be a time where meditation, spending time on your own and working on yourself spiritually and emotionally can bring you a lot of clarity. It can really do your soul a lot of good at this time. It can bring about healing. If you're in a relationship, this could be a time where you and your partner are having a very calm relationship. It can be very mundane at this time. You can spend a lot of one-on-one time together. And I feel like this is a time where you may become closer. You may not want to hang out much with other people at this time. Also, you may just want to hang out more with your spouse. If you are single, this can be a time where you start to work on yourself, to focus on what it is that you want and how you're going to go about getting it. And I also feel like this is going to be a time where things come to you, people come to you. You're not going to have to do much in order to bring those who resonate to you to your presence. I feel like your energy is going to be attracting new people who resonate more with you on a energetic level. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. for Aries season. Four of Wands. This can be a time of celebration, a lot of parties. You can be rewarded at this time and you'll be celebrating that reward, that recognition. It can also be a time of happiness, enjoy a lot of socializing at this time, going out, partying, or just being social in general in whatever way it is that you are social. If you are in a relationship, this could be a time where you become engaged, or you move out together, you become more committed to each other. You're going to have something to celebrate about when it comes to this relationship. There's going to be some news that is very joyous, that is going to bring you and your lover together. It's going to feel like you are not just lovers, but also family at that point, if it doesn't already. If you are single, this can be a time where you meet somebody who really resonates with you, somebody who is very similar to you, somebody who wants the same kind of future. This could be a soulmate also, somebody who you can end up settling down with. But you're definitely going to meet them in a social setting. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. For Taurus season, the Queen of Wands. A very passionate time for you at this time. You're going to regain the spice for life. You're going to get that respark in energy. You're going to feel very energetic. This is a complementary energy to you. You're going to be very happy-go-lucky. Just be mindful of your temper. Be sure not to get aggressive at this time, or to not engage in any kind of arguments that may get a bit out of control. Just keep that in mind. When it comes to your relationship, you're going to be very passionate, very loving. You're going to be very into your partner, and I feel like you and your partner are going to be shining together. A lot of love, a lot of socializing, going out, going on new adventures. You also may be planning vacations at this time. It's going to be a very good time, a very lucky time for you, a very joyous time in your relationship. For those of you who are single, you're going to be very magnetic at this time, attracting people, especially those people who are attracted to your looks. You're definitely going to have a lot of magnetism and energy, and people are going to want to get next to you. They're going to want to get to know you. This can be a time where you can really shine. I feel like the spotlight will be on you. You can end up attracting somebody who is very similar to you, or who has the qualities that you want. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. For Gemini season, the Six of Swords. This can be a time where you walk away from any career or job that is no longer helping you. You may be seeking other options when it comes to how to make money. You may have business ideas at this time, but definitely you will be leaving behind anything that is no longer helping you grow, anything that is no longer balancing out with what it is that you want for your future. If you're in a relationship, be mindful at this time of not getting into petty arguments, because you may end up breaking up with your spouse or taking a break from the relationship. Try to let go of small miscommunications or misunderstandings, and try to listen more at this time so that you don't end up having any issues with your partner. When it comes to those of you who are single, I feel like you will be stepping away from anybody who is not compatible with you, anybody who is not resonating with your energy, and you won't be looking back. I feel like you're definitely going to be going for people who are more to your liking, and not just accepting somebody because they may be nice, or they may have something that you like about their personality. I feel like you're definitely going to be looking for something that's more quality and more in tune with what you want. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. You deserve love. You are lovable. For Cancer season, the Knight of Wands. This could be a time where you're very energetic. You get a lot of progress in your life, a lot of things done. Anything that you might have been stalling on or procrastinating on, you will be getting it done at this time, and you will be seeing results very soon. I feel like this is going to be a time of resolution. This also can be a time where you see results for things that you've been working on for a while. If you are in a relationship, this is going to be a very passionate time. You're going to be feeling very vibrant, very happy, very positive about the relationship. And also be mindful of any arguments. Don't allow any arguments to get out of hand. Try to control that aspect of the passionate side of you. And I feel like this is also going to be a time where you're able to make progress on certain things in your relationship, especially when it comes to the emotional aspect. Reaching an understanding of how it is that you want to move forward with your partner is going to be much easier now, and you're going to get a resolution faster at this time. For those of you who are single, you may be attracting people who are also fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very fiery, passionate people. People who are very similar to you. This may be a time where a soulmate manifests for you. This can also be a time that's very social for you, and I really feel like you're going to benefit from being social in any way possible. I feel like you're definitely going to be making not just romantic connections, but friends. You may be making friends at this time also who are very similar to you. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. For Leo season, Four of Cups. This could be a time where you feel like you missed out on an opportunity, or you may be prone to miss out on an opportunity if you continue to focus on the things that are not working out for you. Try to let go of the past when it comes to the things that you're trying to manifest that resonate with your heart, because I feel like you may be overlooking a certain resource or information or opportunity that may come to you if you continue to dwell on the past and continue to dwell on things that did not work out. In your relationship, be sure to try to connect as much as you can with your partner emotionally at this time, because you can have a misunderstanding with them. You may miss out on an opportunity to move forward with them on a certain thing that you've been wanting, or to get a stronger connection emotionally at this time. Be sure to listen and try to be empathetic toward them more at this time so that you can really connect. If you are single, this may be a time where you're not really connecting with people. You don't feel like they resonate with you on an emotional level. And this may put you in a melancholic state. Try to stay away from negative thinking when it comes to your love life. And try to focus on what is going to be coming in the future. Because I feel like if you continue to dwell on the past, you will not be able to move forward. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. For Virgo season, the Queen of Pentacles. This is going to be a month of strong manifestation. Anything that you've been envisioning, manifesting, or working on will come to fruition at this time. It will become solid and tangible, stable for you. A lot of stability when it comes to the money. Your savings may be more abundant at this time. The resources in general will be more abundant at this time. And I feel like you will feel very secure and stable in every aspect of your life. And in your career especially, I feel like you will be prosperous. When it comes to your relationship, there's going to be a lot of stability and security, plenty of resources. You will have more than enough for whatever it is that you're trying to do moving forward. And if it is that you've been waiting on some money to come in, it will probably come in at this time. especially if you've been waiting for a while, if it's a loan or whatever settlement. I feel like it's definitely going to come at this time, and you're going to be in a better position financially. For those of you who are single, you're going to be much more grounded at this time, much more secure and stable within yourself, and you're going to have a lot of resources. I feel like your status may also be higher at this time. You may have more people paying you attention and wanting to get to know you. And I feel like you can be attracting earth signs at this time, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, somebody who is down to earth, logical, someone who is emotionally detached. They show love in a physical way, someone who also has their money right. They have stability in their life. Oneness is my true nature. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. For Libra season, 3 of Pentacles. This can be a time where you start to see anything that you've been working on, whether it be a business, a creative project, or making the next move in your career, start to move forward. You will see more progress than you've seen before. And if you have been working on some personal goals, any fitness or emotional goals, you will start to see progress, noticeable progress at this time. This is also going to be a time where if you are in a relationship, you start to build in a different direction. There may be something new that you want to see manifest in the relationship, or something new that you want to try, whether that be on a romantic level or a financial level. I feel like you're going to start to make moves in that direction, and you're going to see growth at this time. For those of you who are single, I feel like you're definitely growing in a connection with somebody. This is going to be a slow growing connection, but it's going to be one that grows in value. One that ages like wine, one that makes you happy, one that you can depend on in time. It's going to be very stable. It's going to bring a lot of security. When I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive. Highest energy of all. For Scorpio season, the Ace of Wands. This is going to be a time where you feel very creative, very inspired, a re-spark in energy. You're going to have a lot of energy to do many things. You're going to be wanting to do many things, to go on new adventures, to try different things that you may not have tried before. You're going to be very open-minded at this time. For those of you in a relationship, this is going to be a very passionate time. You're going to spend a lot of time with your partner. A lot of happy times with your partner at this moment. I feel like you're going to have a newfound passion and love for each other. And it's going to be almost like a childlike energy. The way that you get along, the way that you socialize, the way that you move forward. It's going to be very easygoing and happy. For those of you who are single, this is going to be a time where you're very social. You may meet people who are very similar to you. People who are very creative, open-minded, who are passionate about life, who like new things, who want to try new things. People who may be younger than you also, or who may be your same age but a bit immature. I feel like this is going to be a very fun time for you, and there's going to be a lot of activity and a lot of movement. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And for Sagittarius season, 7 of Wands. Be mindful this month. There may be some people around you who may want to put their responsibility on you, or who may not want to be accountable for their actions, and they may be trying to pin it on you. Avoid any arguments, avoid any type of situations that may get out of hand, because I feel like the attention may be on you so strongly at this time. There may be some people around you wanting to sabotage you, or It may not be purposely, but they may be trying to bring negative energy to you. Don't worry, you will have the energy and the footing to defend yourself, but do be cautious at this time. In your relationship, be mindful of arguments. If it's not something important, don't argue about it at this time. And if your partner does drop the ball on something, don't attack them. Try to take a different approach at this time. Don't try to argue. Try to reason with them instead, because things will move forward in a more easygoing way. If you are single, this can be a time where you meet people who are negative, people who are immature, people who don't know how to move forward, people who may still be stuck in the past and who may have those insecurities and may want to bring them into this new connection. Try to keep your eyes open for these type of people so that you don't end up in a drama with these people. Try to avoid these type of situations. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Thank you for watching Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in to Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. This is going to be the 2021 yearly reading for Taurus. I'm going to give you one tarot card, one spiritual message, and one love message for every season. I'm going to start off with Capricorn season because it is in January. The tarot card is the Six of Wands. This is going to be a time where you're going to be networking a lot. You can make very good friends with people in your industry, and when it comes to your career, very strong connections with people. So be sure to socialize, even if it's online, with people who are in your same industry. I also feel like this is going to be a very positive time, a very social time for you. Generous time. You can be very giving at this time, and people can be giving to you also. A good time for reciprocation. Also a time where you may receive some kind of recognition or reward. If you're in a relationship, this can be a time where you and your partner are definitely focused on building together. I see reciprocation between you and your partner, and I also feel like there's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of love, a respark in the connection, a lot of movement, in the sense that you'll be more social, going out more, and spending more time together. Trying to get to, like, almost like you're trying to get to know each other again. It's going to be a very nice, energetic time for you. Do be mindful of being a bit aggressive or of getting angry at small things, because this passionate energy can create more aggression in you. If you're single, this can be a time where you meet a lot of different people who are very social, who are very good type of people, people with good energy. It could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody who's very passionate, who has a strong will and character. Somebody who can be temperamental at times, and somebody who's just very passionate about life. This can be a good time for you to put yourself out there, because I feel like you will be getting a lot of attention. So do take advantage of this time and socialize however you can. Your universal spiritual message is attack pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And your love message is let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Now for Aquarius season, your tarot card is the Sun card. This is going to be a time where the spotlight is on you. A lot of positivity, a boost of energy, a respark in your life. This can also be a time where you can move forward very easily because people are very receptive to you. You're very magnetic at this time, and things can be coming to manifestation for you. in a tangible way. You may be able to see the results of things that you have been working on for some time, or something that you had envisioned can come to fruition, can come to light for you right now. When it comes to your love life, this is going to be a very joyous time, a very passionate time, very positive time, very positive energy between you and your love. And this can also be a time where something that you've been trying to make a move on, whether that be moving out together, getting engaged, getting married, this can be the time where you are able to set those plans, where you're able to set a date, where you're able to move forward with your partner. Very easygoing energy. This can be a time where you and your partner compromise in a very loving way. So if there's something that you've been trying to introduce to them or to get them to do, this would be a good time to bring it up, because you may get a positive response. And if you are single, the spotlight is definitely on you. Very magnetic, very attracting. You can manifest the type of person that has all of the qualities that you've been looking for in a partner at this time. Especially for those of you who wrote it down or envisioned it or spoke it into existence, this can be a time where that person comes directly to you. I also feel like you will have a lot of admirers. You're going to be very positive at this time. Positive vibes, positive energy. Your universal message is, I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Your love message is, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. For Pisces season, the Knight of Swords. This can be a time of a lot of communication. Pay attention to any emails, mail, text message, phone calls that you may be receiving, because you may be receiving some important news. Some news that may help you make a move when it comes to your career. Some news that there's a new option available for you. Also, this is a good time for research. If there's anything that you've been trying to inquire about, you may be able to get the answers that you've been searching for at this time. When it comes to your relationship, be mindful of any petty arguments or misunderstanding, miscommunications that you may have with your partner. Small petty miscommunications can get out of hand and you continue to argue with your partner about it, or be on a negative footing with your partner. So try to avoid those things. But if you can avoid that aspect of it, just know that the communication is going to be very free-flowing and very open. You're going to be able to talk about things at this time that you may not have been willing to talk about prior. And that may also be your partner. A good time to reach a compromise with your partner. If you are single, this is a time where you may be attracting air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody who is idealistic. They are flighty at times if things are not going well. People who wear their heart on their sleeve, in the sense that they are very blunt in the way that they communicate, very straightforward with their communication, very honest people, logical people, lighthearted when it comes to their way of showing love and emotion. And this can also be you communicating with many different people, socializing with many different people. Be sure to listen more than you speak at this time, so that you can avoid any misunderstanding or miscommunications. My fearless freedom lights up the world. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. When it comes to Aries season, you have the Star card. This is a month where something that you have been hoping would come to fruition comes to fruition. And it's going to be exactly what you wished it was. Exactly the same way that you might have spoke about it or thought about it, that's exactly how it's going to come to fruition. This is definitely something that you have envisioned or spoken about. Something that is also emotional. Something that will bring you emotional fulfillment and a lot of happiness. It could be also that something from the past that you really wanted before can come to fruition now. Something you could not do, or an option that was not available could be available now. And it leads you to a lot of joy because you're able to move forward in that process in that way that you couldn't prior. For those in a relationship, this is a time where whatever you've been wishing would happen in your relationship can pretty much become tangible at this time. If you've been wanting to make moves, if you've been wanting more commitment or some kind of stability or support, it can really come to fruition for you now. Just try to remember what it is that you were asking for and see if it manifests this month, because I really feel like it has a very strong wish fulfillment type of energy for you. And if you have not been wishing for anything, what would you wish for? Make a wish at this time, because it can really come to fruition for you in every aspect of your life. For those of you who are single, it can be that the type of person that you've been wanting to manifest comes to you at this time. Somebody who meets most or all of the characteristics that you wanted in a person. All the things you've envisioned in the type of partner that you've been wanting to manifest, they could really have that. And this can become a situation where you end up in a relationship with this person. I feel like the ideal person for you is going to come in for you. When I lean on creativity and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. For Taurus season, the Three of Wands. This could be a time where you may travel. You may have opportunities also present themselves outside of the state or the city that you are in. A very good time to make connections with people of other places. And this could also be a time where your perspective on life starts to change. You start to have a more open mind about how you want to move forward. There may be a change in the way that you view things, in the way that you do things moving forward. You may be more expanded when it comes to your vision. That will then subsequently help you manifest in a different way and work in a different way. If you're in a relationship, this may be time where you and your partner start to think further in the future. You may be wanting to really relocate with your partner somewhere, a different city, a different state, or you may just be making plans of going on vacation. This can also be a time where you and your partner start to think about the relationship in a different way, in a way that will help it to be more open and more progressive, or in a way that it makes it more easier going. This can also be a very passionate time between you and your partner, a time where you're really out and about enjoying life. If you're single, this can be a time where you connect with people who are of different backgrounds or live in a different state, maybe even foreigners, foreign to you, foreign other side of the world. This may be a time where your usual type may not attract you. You may want something different. You may go for something different and have good luck when it comes to that. It may be somebody of a different culture or of a different background, of a different upbringing. I definitely feel like you are going to be exploring your options when it comes to your love life at this time. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. For Gemini season, the Tower. This is going to be a time where you are going to go through sudden changes. Anything that's no longer helping you grow, that you have been trying to hold on to, will probably fall at this time. Anything that no longer resonates with you on an emotional level, and that could be a career, a relationship, a friendship, anything that's no longer resonating with you on a heart level, will fall at this time. This is also a good time for personal transformation. Anything that you have been trying to work on physically, like if you've been trying to get in shape or anything like that, This is a good time to start that. And also, this may be a time where you start to have a different perspective on how you want to move forward in life. If you are in a relationship, this could be a time where you may end up going through a breakup or going through a break with your partner. Some of you may not end up breaking up, but you may end up trying to rebuild the relationship in a different way. It may be that certain things are no longer working out for you and your partner, whether that be in the emotional or financial department. There may just be some changes that need to be made in order for things to move forward in a better way. And I feel like this is definitely going to be the time that it's going to happen. And if there is something that you've been wanting to change in this connection, this would be a good time to introduce that change, because the energy will be complementary. If you are single, this can be a time where you decide to stop dating and work on yourself, make some changes in your personal look, or it could be changes in the way that you view relationships. Definitely a transformation on how you're going to approach relationships moving forward. Also, you could be changing your mind on the type of person that you want to attract in the future. It may be that you are no longer interested in the same type of people. I feel like you may be changing your mind about what it is that you want or what type of person you want. My vibes speak louder than my words. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. When it comes to Cancer season, you have the King of Swords. This is going to be a time where you're going to be seeing things very clearly. You're going to know what direction you want to go in, and you're going to be very strategic about going in that direction. I feel like you're going to have the skill of communicating very straightforward with people and getting the truth out of people. This can also be a time where truth comes to you. Something you've been wanting to know or something that you've been wanting to understand may become more clear at this time. Also, I feel like this is going to be a time where you feel much more mature and much more stable in what it is that you're choosing to do moving forward. If you had any doubts about how you're going to approach something, this is going to be a time where you become more clear. Also, a time to pay attention to all forms of communication and a time to avoid any type of petty arguments. If you are in a relationship, this is going to be a time where you're going to be more logical about how you move forward with your partner, more lighthearted and flirty when it comes to the emotional aspect. This is not going to be a heavy month. The communication is going to be very easy between you and your partner at this time, very mature, very understanding of each other. If you have been trying to reach a compromise or an understanding, this is a good time to have that conversation. And if there is something that you wanted to know, this would be a good time to ask them. You may receive the answer that you've been asking for. If you are single, this could be a time where you are attracting people who may be slightly older than you, or older in general, or more mature than you if they are your age. Definitely somebody who is already stable, established, mature, somebody who knows how to communicate. This is definitely someone who can be an air sign, a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Someone who is lighthearted when it comes to the emotional aspect. Someone who is detached emotionally, a straightforward communicator. And definitely somebody who knows what they want. I am the dreamer of the dream. Children, your love life is being affected by children. For Leo season, Queen of Cups. This is going to be a time where you're very supported by everybody around you, whether that be co-workers, friends, or your relationship. You're going to feel like people are really understanding of you. And I feel like you're going to have a very strong connection to those around you in an emotional way. You're going to be more understanding, and there's going to be more support, more love You can grow closer to people at this time around you, especially on an emotional level. You can really get to know them. When it comes to your relationship, this may be a time where you receive an offer from your partner for more commitment, or they may take on some responsibility in order to help you out, in order to show you that they love you. Their love language may be that of being supportive emotionally by helping you with something that you may be struggling with. This can also be a time where your connection grows very strongly with your partner on an emotional and spiritual level. You may get to know each other more. And this can also be a time where you discuss having a family, or how you want to move forward with a family, with your family that you may have already. For those of you who are single, there's an offer coming in for you from somebody who you may be dating, or a new person, an admirer, somebody who wants to connect with you on an emotional level, somebody who is genuine. They come from the heart. They have a genuine interest in you. And this person may be someone who already knows you, somebody who is around you, or who may be a friend, because I definitely feel like they are emotionally invested in you. They can be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and they can be somebody who is very intuitive, empathetic, and emotionally intelligent. When I lean toward love, I am led. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. For Virgo season, the Emperor. This could be a very good time for you to start a business. I feel like you're going to be in a leadership role at this time. You can get a promotion at your job if you have a job. And if you are at your job, you may be very respected at this time, very appreciated at this time. And people may be looking towards you to lead them. When it comes to your relationship, this could be a time where you are definitely in a position of authority. It may be that your partner is more willing to compromise with you on certain things that you want to do, because they see that you have a vision for what it is that you want moving forward. I also feel like you'll naturally just be attracting more things to you at this time that put you in a position of power, especially if you have been lacking stability and security. This can be a time where you really become more stable in your life in general, in all aspects of your life. I feel like a very strong grounding is coming in. For those of you who are single, this is going to be a time where a lot of people are trying to come into your life because they see that you are somebody who is going places. They may be interested in you in an intellectual way. And these could be people who work around you also. People are going to be viewing you as somebody who is a prize, somebody who they should get next to, because you're a very interesting, dynamic type of person. You're going to be very magnetic at this time. So take advantage of it. And your status may go up at this time also. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. For Libra season, the Hermit. This is a very good time for meditation, contemplation, spending time on your own, becoming more independent, and just working on your spirituality in general. You may be choosing to work alone when it comes to your career or your business, or to keep your business moves or career moves to yourself at this time in order to really work behind the scenes. When it comes to your love life, if you have a relationship, you may be spending a lot of one-on-one time with your partner and not really socializing with the outside world, just wanting to be one-on-one with them and just sharing most of your time with them. Or it could also be that you are spending time on your own, trying to become more independent, trying to do more things without your partner at this time, especially for those of you who may feel like you've become too dependent on them. This may be a time where you turn to spirituality in order to gain that independence again. For those of you who are single, This is going to be a time where you may choose not to date. You may choose to work on yourself and become an introvert. Work on your spirituality, work on your goals. And I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to work on at this time, you're going to see things very clearly. The more time that you spend on your own, the stronger you will become and the clearer you will see what it is that you want moving forward and what direction you should take. I choose to learn through love. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. For Scorpio season. The moon. Your intuition is going to be very strong at this time. You're going to be very emotional and very connected spiritually to the people around you. I feel like you're going to be very empathetic and very understanding of each other. I also feel like this could be a time where you may be a bit moody, so do be mindful of that. Be mindful of the ups and downs when it comes to your mood. Try to balance that out somehow. If you are in a relationship at this time, this could be a time where you are very open about how you feel about things with your partner. Very willing to compromise. And you can also make a lot of moves for the future right now. I also feel like the emotional bond is going to become stronger between you and your partner, and that's what's going to make your partner trust you more and want to move forward with certain things more at this time. You can really build a lot of value with the emotional aspect at this time with your partner. For those of you who are single, you may be attracting people who are more emotional, people who are more open about how they feel, who are more straightforward about their feelings, people who wear their heart on their sleeve, people who are sensitive. You may make a strong connection, strong, meaningful connection with people at this time. And you may start to befriend somebody who will later on potentially become a partner. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. For Sagittarius season. The Five of Cups. This is going to be a time where you may be letting go of things that no longer resonate with you on an emotional level. If it's a career or a job, you may be either letting it go completely to follow something else that does resonate with your heart, or you may be cutting out certain things that you no longer feel are realistic or you may no longer want. When it comes to your relationship, you may be viewing your partner differently at this time. There may be some misunderstandings on an emotional level, or your partner may not be accountable or responsible for certain things that they said that they would be. And that may lead to disappointments. But just know that all is not lost. This is just going to be a rough patch that you go through with your partner. There is still value there. If you are single, this can be a time where you either stop dating somebody who you've been dating because they may have showed you a side of them that you do not like on the emotional level, or you may have figured out that you and this person are not compatible enough to move forward. Or it could be that this is a time where you start to feel like it is hopeless and you don't want to date anybody anymore. Just know that there is value there and there is somebody coming in for you. You need to keep the faith. Just allow this negative moment to pass by. Joy is the ultimate creator. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Thank you for watching Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye. This is the yearly reading for Gemini. I'm going to give you one tarot card for each month, one universal message, and one love message. I'm going to do it for every season, and I'm going to start with Capricorn season. Thank you for watching Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Capricorn season is first because it's in January. Your tarot card for the month is the Knight of Cups. This is going to be a month where you're going to be very supportive and very supported by those around you. A very harmonious energy in life. And in general, you're going to be able to connect with people very easily on an emotional level. And this can also be a time where you start to get opportunities that are more in tune with what it is that you want for yourself, what it is that you want for your life. Things that resonate with your heart will be put on the table for you, especially when it comes to your career. You may have an opportunity to flourish in a career option or a position that you might have been trying to fill for a while. When it comes to those of you who are in a relationship, this is going to be a time where you may move to the next step with your partner. More commitment, engagement. You may end up moving out together. And you also will be sharing more emotional moments with each other, becoming closer with each other at this time, learning new things about each other that you may not have known. And if you are single at this time, this is going to be a time where you receive an offer from an admirer. This person is definitely going to come from the heart. They're going to let you know what it is that they feel about you, and they're going to want to move forward. If you're dating somebody, this could be a time where you go into a relationship where you become more committed, more stable. You feel more secure, especially when it comes to the emotional aspect of this connection. Your universal message: my faith has power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Your love message: playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now for Aquarius season. The Three of Swords. Be mindful of a loss at this time. You may be communicated of a loss at this time of something that you really wanted. It may not be available anymore. And I also feel like this could be a time where something that you wanted to know in the past, why it happened, you may be receiving information about a prior situation with a ex or somebody from your past, ex-friend, that you did not know why things ended. You may be finding out why they ended at this time. For those of you in a relationship, be mindful of your communication. Try not to be in petty arguments because they can lead to a breakup. You need to be mindful of not having any miscommunication or misunderstanding with your partner at this time, because it may bring about an ending, and it could be a temporary break, like a permanent one. But there's definitely an energy of breakup at this time, so be mindful. For those of you who are single, this can be a time where you stop dating somebody. You see a side of them that you did not like, and you decided to walk away. And this could be a time where somebody from your past may return that broke your heart. Somebody from your past that you needed closure from can return to give you that closure and potentially give you a second chance. They may ask for you back. And this could be somebody that you manifested or wrote about, visualized coming back at some point, trying to come back to you now. Your universal message is: the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Your love message: engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. For Pisces season, you have the Empress card. This is going to be an abundant time for you. Something that you've been working on or that you've been trying to bring to fruition, some manifestation can come to fruition at this time. You're going to have a lot of resources and opportunity at this time. Very abundant energy. This is a good time to set intentions also in order to see things grow. And be mindful of your energy at this time, because you can attract good and bad things to you. So just be mindful of what you think and what you value at this time. If you're in a relationship, this could be a time where you and your partner discuss having children, or you may end up being pregnant. This can also be a time where you talk about how you're going to move forward, how you're going to join forces in order to have a better life together, to grow your life together. And it's going to be a very social time also for you and your partner. You can end up going out a lot or just spending more time together at this time. For those of you who are single, there's going to be a lot of people coming towards you at this time. A lot of new admirers. You're going to have abundance at this time, a lot of attention on you. Be mindful of unwanted pregnancy at this time also. And I really feel like you're going to be very social at this time. You're going to have your choice of who it is that you want to date, who it is that you want to move forward with. And you could also end up meeting somebody who is a soulmate, somebody who's going to bring very positive energy to your life, a very happy life. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. For Aries season. Page of Pentacles. This is going to be a good time for money. You're going to be able to have new doors, new options when it comes to money. There also could be money coming back to you from the past that you might have lent out or that you may be waiting on. If you're waiting on a settlement, if you're waiting on a loan, something to be approved, that can be approved at this time. This is also a good time to become more grounded and stable when it comes to your finances. You will have a lot of resources, a lot of money at this time. Even if it's not your own money, you will have the money you need to make any moves that you want at this time. So take advantage of this time. Also, things can solidify for you, become more tangible, especially when it comes to manifesting. Whatever you've been trying to manifest can manifest at this time. So also another time to set intention. If you're in a relationship, you're going to be spending a lot of one-on-one time with your partner. It could be a less emotional time now and more of a sensual time. They will show love to you more in a physical way and not so much in an emotional, heartfelt way. Also, this could be a time where your partner shares their resources with you more. They're more giving toward you. And this could also be a time where they may help you out with certain responsibilities. They may try to fund certain things for you. If you are single, you may be attracting somebody who is a very stable, down-to-earth person. They can be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody who is very logical. They are more physical in the way that they show their emotion and not so much emotional. And these are people who have their money right. They have their finances right. I also feel like you can manifest someone who wants a stable relationship. Regardless to their sign, this is definitely somebody who knows what they want and they want to move forward with it. A very down-to-earth, realistic type of person. I honor how I want to feel. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. For Taurus season. The Two of Pentacles. This could be a time in your career or in your business that you have more than one option. You may be tempted to do different things. Be sure that you do what works best for you right now and not what may be best for you in the future. Take baby steps. It may be a slow growing, slow moving process, but just know that what you're building right now for yourself, for your financial stability, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever work you're doing, if you continue on the path that you're going, steadily building, you will be able to have something very stable and secure that can last the test of time very soon. So stay on the path that you are trying to go on, even if that just means trying to get another job, because you will be able to get that job if you continue trying. If you're in a relationship, this can be a time where you join forces with your partner in order to buy something or in order to invest in something. You can be trying to get yourself some luxury goods or a bigger purchase like a house, an apartment. I definitely feel like you and your partner are going to be reciprocating that energy, that loving energy, and you are going to be spending a lot of time with them. And I feel like you're going to be very money-minded, money-focused at this time. You and your partner are going to be very ambitious. thinking about the future. If you are single, this can be a time where you really attract people who have their money right, people who are trying to move forward with their finances, people who will soon be in a good place when it comes to their finances. And I also feel like this is a time where you're going to have enough money to really glow up. Whatever it is that you want to purchase that you haven't been able to purchase, you're going to find a way. You're going to be more resourceful at this time. And you're going to be able to make those purchases that you've been wanting to make. Abundance is coming in very soon. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. For Gemini season, the Strength card. It could be that you may be going through some negative times at this time. You may not know where things are going. Just know that you will have the support and the inner fortitude to move forward. You will be able to stay stable and secure within yourself if things do start to move around. Be flexible at this time and open-minded, because I feel like new things are trying to manifest themselves for you, especially when it comes to your career. And you will be able to move forward with strength. I feel like there may be a new direction opening up for you at this time, and it's definitely going to be a direction that helps you grow. Even if in the beginning you may not understand what is happening, just trust that the universe has your best interests at heart. When it comes to your love life, if you and your partner are going into a time where it's a rough time, try to stay strong, try to be patient, try to work on yourself at this time. Become more independent from them at this time, because I feel like you will be able to get through this time of negativity, but you're definitely going to have to focus on something else in order to manage, in order to have a good balance. If you are single, this can be a time where you decide to focus on yourself, on whatever it is that you've been trying to change about yourself in order to attract something better to you. I feel like a lot of you may be attracting the wrong type of people, or may not like the type of people that you are attracting, and that is going to provoke a change in you, a desire to do things differently. And this may be the time where you make a plan as to how you're going to go about changing things in the future. I surrender to a power greater than me. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. For Cancer season, Six of Cups. This could be a time where people from your past return. Ex-friends, lovers, and family members that you may have been very close to in the past. And it could be different time frames for all these people. I am feeling that it's going to be more than one person returning. And these people are definitely people who you had a strong attachment to, who you had a strong emotional bond with, that you may have had a falling out. They may be wanting to come back to give closure, or to give closure and continue in your life, to be in your life again. When it comes to your love life, if you have a partner, this could be a time where you're starting to reminisce on the past, and you may have a second honeymoon stage type of time period at this time. You also will be connecting with your partner very strongly on an emotional level, and you may find out things from this person's past that you may not know about their childhood. I feel that there's going to be a stronger unity, a stronger bond between you and them at this time. For those of you who are single, this could be a time where either an ex-lover comes back into your life, or somebody who is new comes into your life and they have a lot of characteristics that somebody from your past had. Be mindful of being melancholic and of getting caught up with emotions from the past. But I really do strongly feel that somebody from your past can be returning, an ex that you had a very strong emotional bond to, that you did not get closure from. They could be wanting a second chance. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. For Leo season, the Ace of Cups. This is going to be a time where you feel very in tune. Your intuition is going to be very strong. Pay attention to your dreams, to your daydreams, to the energy around you, to the signs from the universe, because I feel like you're going to be guided into the right direction, especially if you are feeling lost emotionally at this time. Try to take a step back and not think logically, but feel. Feel what it is that is right for you. If you are in a relationship, this can be a time where your partner offers you more commitment. They offer you a stronger bond. They offer you something for the future. You may be discussing what it is that you want to do with the future. And I also feel like you will become more in tune with your partner at this time. You will have a stronger connection to your partner at this time, not just emotional, but energetic. And you will be able to pick up on certain things that may be going on with them. I also feel like your connection will become more spiritual at this time. For those of you who are single, there is an offer coming in for you. Somebody, a secret admirer, or somebody who you may be dating will offer you to either become committed or date them. I feel like there is going to be an emotional offer on the table. This person's going to let you know how they feel about you and what it is that they want out of this connection moving forward. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. For Virgo season, the Eight of Pentacles. This is going to be a time where a lot of things come to fruition, things solidify. Whatever you've been working on can bear fruit at this time. You may be very close to manifesting what it is that you want. Stay on track. Whatever it is that you've been working on, you will see the payback very soon. This is going to be a time where you start to reap the benefits of what you've been doing. This can also be a time where if you are in a relationship, you feel more stable, more secure, and more solid. There is more money in the household or in the relationship. There's more abundance. And you are spending more one-on-one time with your partner. This can also be a time where you may discuss the future, what kind of household you want to have, how the household will be run. And this is also a time where there's going to be more affection on a physical level and not so much the emotional. Definitely a time where you're going to be spending more time with your partner. If you are single, this can be a time where the bond that you've been growing with somebody finally solidifies. You can end up in a relationship. This can be somebody who is very stable, down to earth, someone who wants a commitment. And this can be somebody who you can have a long-term relationship with. This is definitely someone who you have been getting to know for some time. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. For Libra season, 10 of Pentacles. This is going to be a time of abundance. You finally reached the finish line of something that you've been working on, and you're making money off this situation. Definitely a lot of security and stability. If you've been, whatever you've been working on, your savings, your job, your career, your business, you're going to see it become more abundant at this time. You're going to reach the goal at this time. Even if it's something that you've been working on a personal level, you're going to reach the goal at this time. Also, if you are in a relationship, everything is going to be very solid at this time. I feel like this is who you're going to marry if you're not already married. If you have a household with this person or are going to have a household, just know that there's going to be a lot of resources, money to go around, stability, security. You're going to have a very nice family with this person. And if you have a family with them already, just know that there's a lot of harmony and abundance coming in very soon. For those of you who are single, you can end up in a commitment with somebody at this time. This could be who you end up marrying with. And this could also be a time where if you are not dating somebody, you can meet somebody who is a soulmate. somebody who you can settle down with, somebody who's very stable, and who may already have their life together. They may already have money. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Scorpio season. The King of Wands. This is going to be a very exciting time. A time of a lot of movement energy. You're going to be able to move forward with ease. You're going to have a respark in your spice for life. You're going to be very happy at this time, very abundant. Do be mindful of your temper at this time. You may be more aggressive. So just be sure to stay away from situations that can become more crazy than what you expected. And if you are in a relationship, just know that this can be a respark for the relationship. A lot of passion, a lot of love, attention, sharing time, and also socializing, going out a lot with your partner and friends, being among different types of people, a lot of energy, a very active time in your relationship. And also, like I said, be mindful of any arguments. You may become more angry than what you think, and it may escalate. So just try to stay away from arguments. If you are single, this can be a time where you're out and about a lot, meeting a lot of different types of people, creating connections with these people. You may end up having a lot of admirers, a lot of dates at this time. Just be sure to pick who resonates with you, because I feel like you're going to have a lot of suitors, a lot of options. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And for Sagittarius season. King of Cups. This is going to be a time where your intuition is going to be very strong. Pay attention to your intuition, to your dreams, to the signs the universe may be giving you. You're going to receive the most guidance when you're in meditation or in moments where you spend time alone. This is also going to be a time where you're going to be very emotionally stable and mature and feeling very supported by those around you, and those around you will also feel supported by you. If you're in a relationship, this can be a time where you're very understanding of your partner. You're sharing a lot with your partner. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve and vice versa. A very genuine, honest time between you and your partner, easygoing, understanding, empathetic. And you may have a stronger spiritual connection at this time also. I just feel like a lot of maturity between you guys, accepting each other's differences and reaching compromises at this time. If you are single, this is a time where you're going to know exactly what type of person you want, who resonates with your energy on an emotional level. You're going to be able to move forward with those people who are more like you when it comes to how you express love, when it comes to your love language. You're going to know exactly who you can have a future with and who you can't. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. Thank you for watching Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye. Welcome to Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. This is the yearly reading for Cancer. I'm going to give you a tarot card, a universal message, and a love message for each season. I am going to start with Capricorn season since that is January. You have the Emperor card. This is going to be a good time for business, for your career. You can see a lot of advancement in your career, especially for those of you who have been working hard toward making progress. This can be a time where you really boss up and things start to go exactly how you wanted to see them go. Manifestation, things coming to fruition, and I see you being in a position of authority. When it comes to your relationship, if you are in a relationship, it can be that at this time, you are in a place where you can tell your partner what it is that you want moving forward, and this partner can make things come into fruition for you. They can align with what it is that you want. I feel like they're going to be honoring what you want at this time. Be mindful of being bossy or of coming off as though you want to run the relationship, because like I said, you are going to be in a very authoritative type of energy at this time. But I feel like you're definitely going to be leading, and you're definitely going to be moving forward in a very strategic way. A lot of the things that you've been wanting can come through at this time. You can reach a compromise at this time. For those of you who are single, I feel like you're going to be attracting a lot of people who are very powerful, people who have their life together, people who may be older than you or much more mature, bosses. They can be supervisors, have their own job, their own business. These are people who have stability in their life, security. And these can be people who are more serious, no nonsense, people who want to move forward in a realistic way. The universal message for this time is, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. And the love message is, free yourself. It's time to take control of your life, to take back control of your life. Now for Aquarius season. You have the Three of Swords. This could be a time where you struggle when it comes to your finances. You may receive some news, an unexpected bill or an unexpected charge, something that brings about a stagnation when it comes to the progress you've been trying to make financially, or when it comes to the progress that you've been trying to make in your career. Certain things may not manifest or work out as fast or as smoothly as you thought they would at this time. And if you are in a relationship, be very careful. This can be a time where you are breakup prone. Be mindful of jealousy. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions or argue at this time, because they can lead to a breakup. And some of you may end up breaking up with your partner due to finding out some sort of betrayal, or due to them disappointing you. It may be a temporary break or a permanent break for some of you, but definitely I feel that there will be a strong separation energy around at this time. So try to be mindful of how you approach things, and of miscommunication and misunderstandings. For those of you who are single, this can be a time where you don't really find anybody who is compatible with you. You are a bit disappointed or discouraged when it comes to your love life. It may be that somebody you were dating let you down, or you're just not finding people who resonate with your energy. Try to be patient at this time and continue to work on yourself. This is a good time to work on yourself if you want to avoid these type of situations, or if you run into them. Your universal message is, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. And your love message is, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. For Pisces season, the Tower. This can be a time where you end up losing your job and finding another job that is more suitable for you, that resonates more with you. This could be a time where certain things that are no longer helping you grow as a person leave your life suddenly. This can be a time also where you decide to take on some personal goals, some personal transformation. Anything that you've been trying to work on a personal level, to change your life, to change your health, it's going to be easier for you to manifest it at this time, to get on the right track at this time. When it comes to a relationship, this may be a time where things start to move in a different direction. It may be that the way that things are going are not really complementing you, are not really helping the relationship grow. And there may be some new boundaries that need to be set, new beginnings, starting over with your partner. For others of you, you may be leaving this person behind, and it may be a sudden ending due to not seeing eye to eye or not wanting to continue to try and grow with this person. There may be lack of growth or progress, and this can be the time where it reaches its peak. For those of you who are single, this can be a time where you meet people who are very different to you, who can bring a very strong transformative energy to your life. Some of the transformation can be positive, some can be negative. Be sure that you're careful with who it is that you're relating to and how you're relating to them at this time. And this could also be a time where you end up meeting somebody and you end up in a relationship with them. You may not be single for much longer. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. For Aries season, the Hierophant. This is going to be a time where you are very introverted. You can reach a lot of insight, get a lot of clarity on things by spending time by yourself, by meditation, prayer, and by focusing on yourself. I feel like you can really advance and find peace. And I also feel like you're going to be very in tune with the universe at this time. Pay attention to any synchronicities, to your intuition, because it will be guiding you toward the right direction for you. For those of you in a relationship, this can be a time where you spend a lot of one-on-one time with your partner. It may be that you don't really hang out or socialize with other people. It could be a time where you just retreat with your partner and you're not really entertaining any friends, any family. You're just trying to spend time with them. And it could also be a time where you become closer with your partner. You share more on an intimate level, on an emotional level at this time. And if you are single, you can be spending more time with one person in particular. It could be that you're starting to get closer to this person. You're starting to connect with them on an emotional level. You're starting to really want to get to know them, and things could become more serious at this time. I choose love no matter what. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. For Taurus season, Judgment. This could be a time where you get closure on certain situations from the past, a better understanding of what has happened. And this could be a time where your exes return, ex-friends, ex-lovers, ex-family members that you used to be close to. And this can be a time where you have conversation, communication on what it was that was happening and what you can do to move forward with these people. Some people are going to return to be a part of your life again. I feel like you're really going to get clarity on a lot of situations at this time. This could also be a time when it comes to your career or other opportunities that help you grow financially. That an opportunity that you might not have qualified for previously presents itself at this time, and you're able to take that opportunity, take that option now. I feel like you're going to be contacted, or you're going to be made aware of a different option, a different route that you can take to reach the same goal or to get that opportunity. When it comes to your relationship, this can be a time where you can become more balanced. If the relationship has not been in balance, if you have not been feeling reciprocation, or that your partner is someone who is accountable and responsible, this could be a time where your partner becomes more responsible and more accountable, where you receive your just due. What you've been putting in, you're going to get out at this time. A lot of manifestation and abundance coming to you for previous work. And if you are single, this can be a time where exes come back, trying to get back with you. Like I said, any type of ex. And this could also be a time where you receive your just due, in the sense that you meet somebody who is karmically supposed to be with you. Divine timing is at play with this connection. This could be a soulmate. It could be your turn to settle down with somebody, to have that close connection that you've been wanting. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. For Gemini season, the Six of Cups. This is definitely going to be a time where people from your past return. Ex-friends, family members, lovers that you used to be with, that you shared a very close bond with at some point. These are people who you were close to, not superficial situations. Maybe returning to rekindle a relationship with you at this time. These could be people who you are still emotionally attached to. And these could also be people who you have not heard from for a long time, that you need some closure from. I feel like a lot of people that you've been wanting to reconnect with may be returning at this time, regardless to whether you're in a relationship or not. If you're in a relationship, this can be a time where you and your partner are focusing on the good times that you've had in the past and trying to see how you can continue to have a good love life, how you can move forward. This can be a time where you start going through a honeymoon stage again. You can be reminiscing. You can be growing closer to your partner on an emotional level also. And there could be more trust and faith in each other restored at this time also. A very emotional time. For those of you who are single, this could be a time where somebody from your past returns to you wanting to rekindle a relationship. And this could also be a time where you are very melancholic, thinking about the past. And somebody who you may meet at this time, if it's a new admirer, a new person you're trying to date, they can really remind you of somebody from your past. They can have a lot of their same ways of being or look very similar. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. For Cancer, for Cancer season, 8 of Pentacles. This is a time where you're going to feel very abundant. Your career is going to be going the right way. You're going to be progressing. Your business will be growing. You will be manifesting. I feel like things that you have been previously working on will come to fruition at this time. And you will be able to really have a moment of abundance at this time. Your relationships of all kinds will be stable. And you'll be very grounded and secure in yourself. I feel like this is definitely going to be a time where you see a clear direction of where you're going in life, of what the next step you want to take is. When it comes to your relationship, this is going to be a time of stability, more commitment. You can end up engaged, moving out together, or making plans for the future that you're going to take action on very soon. Just making plans to solidify your connection even more, potentially talking about a family. And sharing resources. Your partner may be very giving to you at this time, or trying to see how you can both grow together in a financial way, what the best way to balance that out would be. When it comes to those of you who are single, this is going to be a time where you're very stable and secure and confident in yourself. Very grounded. You're going to be attracting people who are very grounded, who are very logical. People who want a serious relationship. And if you have been building with somebody, dating somebody at this time, you can end up solidifying the relationship at this time. Definitely going to be a very fruitful relationship if you do end up solidifying it at this time. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. For Leo season, have the Ace of Cups. This is going to be a time where you feel very loving. You feel a sense of harmony with those around you, whether they be your friends, your co-workers, your lover. I feel like you're definitely going to be very intuitive at this time. More than ever, you're going to be sitting comfortably in your emotions. And I also feel like this is going to be a time where you're going to get very intuitive, and you're going to have a lot of insights when it comes to what is to come in the future. So pay attention to any signs or any dreams, daydreams that you may receive. If you are in a relationship, your partner may become closer to you on an emotional level. They may let you know something that you may not have known about them, about their past. And this could also be a time where you and your partner connect with much more ease on an emotional level. You can reach a compromise. And they can also offer you a different level of commitment, more emotional security. I feel like you're going to feel re-energized in that area, in the emotional aspect of the relationship. If you are single, this can be a time where you connect emotionally to somebody very easily. And this person will be very open with their feelings. This is somebody who's going to make an offer to you very soon. I feel like you definitely resonate on an emotional level, spiritual level. And this is someone who can be a hopeless romantic, a water sign, also Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And they will be offering you to move to the next level, whether that be a relationship or dating. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. For Virgo season, this could be a time where you are stepping away from things that no longer resonate with you on an emotional level. This could be people, places, and situations. Also could be the way that you view romance could be changing at this time. You could be changing what you value. And I also feel that you are going to be potentially disappointed in somebody. Somebody may not be keeping up with their end of the bargain, and you may end up walking away from them. And it's definitely going to be somebody who you are emotionally attached to. This could be a friend, like it could be a co-worker or a romantic interest. If you are in a relationship, this could be a time where you may take some time apart from your relationship. You may end up breaking up or going on a break. Or this may be a time when you demand that your partner changes certain things that they do on an emotional level that you may not agree with. I definitely feel like you're going to be very vocal and very active when it comes to what you're no longer going to accept. If they have been putting you through any drama, you're definitely going to walk away at this time. For those of you who are single, if you're dating somebody and they don't match you on an energetic level, I feel like this is going to be the time where you walk away from them without really much of a discussion. And this can also be a time where you're not really meeting people who are compatible with you on an emotional level, people who do not resonate with you. I feel like you're going to be very comfortable and very quick when it comes to walking away from people. How I honor how I want to feel. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. For Libra season, The Eight of Wands. This can be a time of a lot of quick changes, a lot of fast energy, socializing, going out more, being very passionate about life, that spice to life, being very adventurous at this time, and also a time of having a lot of options in general when it comes to different areas of your life. Be sure to manage them well. Also, I see certain things may come to manifest for you, and that may bring about more responsibility. If you are in a relationship, this can be a time where you are facing some temptations. You may have more admirers at this time. You may be more attracting people more at this time, so be mindful of that. And this can also be a very fiery time. Be mindful of being argumentative with your partner, but besides that, you can end up being very passionate and re-sparking this relationship, going out more often with your partner, or just being with your partner more. If you are single, this can be a time where you attract more people. You are more magnetic at this time. And it can be a lot of people coming in for you at the same time. A lot of admirers. I feel like you're going to be very social at this time and very passionate, very outgoing, very open to different types of people. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. You deserve love. You are lovable. For Scorpio season. Seven of Cups. This may be a time where you're confused about what direction you want to go when it comes to your career, or when it comes to certain things in your life, certain emotional relationships in your life. It could be that there's too many options available for you in directions that you want to go in, or it could be that the options that you have don't resonate with what it is that you want moving forward. If you are in a relationship, this could be a time where you're confused as to what it is that you want to do moving forward with your partner. It could be that there's a lot of changes coming up for you and your partner, things that you want to do together, but you may have some disagreements about how to go about these things or where it is that you want to go. Try to take time out to yourself to really settle on what it is that you want to do and how you can reach a compromise with your partner so that you don't continue to have a misunderstanding with them or that feeling of not knowing each other. If you are single, this can be a time where you have a lot of different options when it comes to your love life. A lot of admirers who have a lot of different characteristics. I feel like they may all differ from your usual type and have different qualities to offer different options of what they bring to the table. And that can cause a bit of confusion. So be sure you know what it is that you want so that when you are being approached, you know what direction to go in. Joy is the ultimate creator. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And for Sagittarius season, the Strength card. This is going to be a time where you may face some difficulties. You may be struggling in certain areas of your life. Just know that you will have the inner strength and the ability to think your way out of it, to act your way out of it, and you will be guided. You will be able to manifest a change. Even if you struggle, even if you have to put more effort than what you thought, just know that you will be able to move forward the way that you want. But you're definitely going to have to put effort behind it. If you're in a relationship, this could be a time where you and your partner may be going through a tough time. You may be at odds, but just depend on your inner strength to guide you, because this can just be a rough patch. I'm not feeling a breakup. I'm just feeling that this may be a time where you're either getting over a rough time you've been through or you're going through it now, and you're going to be able to be stable within your own energy and strong and move forward with your partner. If you are single, this may be a time where you are feeling a bit discouraged when it comes to your love life. Don't be discouraged. Just know that what you want is coming to you. You are going to manifest it, but you have to continue to have faith and put yourself out there so that you can see the change that you want to see and you can bring in what it is that you want to attract, who it is that you want to attract. When I lean on creativity and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Thank you for watching Moon Stars in the Sky Tarot. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.